Fly out.
Quiet, please.
Quiet, please. Parents first. Scott, we have a problem.
Oh, that was great. Okay, do we have any whistlers in here tonight?
Whistler?
Here she is, folks. Our very own Reverend Mother, Sister Mary Regina.
All right, ready to begin? Where's Sister Amnesia? 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 Okay, here she is. She's a little nervous tonight, so okay. Big mess what she is. Okay. Ooh, not many Catholics here tonight, huh? Can I get some light, please? No. Okay, that's Sister Mary Myopia, our archery instructor. Okay. Good evening, folks. And on behalf of the Little Sisters of Hoboken, I'd like to say welcome to the theater of Mount St. Helens School. Yes, and I extend our gratitude to each and every one of you for coming here this evening to participate in our little fundraising activities. Okay, now, there seems to be a bit of confusion about the set here. You see, our 8th graders are putting on the musical Vaseline, and it's great. Anyway, I promised them we would disturb their handiwork and our little benefit, so that's why things may seem a bit incongruous at times. Now, we have a wonderful introductory song for you. But first, let us ask the Lord to bless our endeavors. Sister, you will. Oh. Nunsense is habit forming, let us tell you why. When a sister gets a buzz, it's a special high. There is nothing we can do once we get a laugh or two. It's something we cannot control once we're on a roll. Have you heard the one about the traveling salesman who really drew a crowd? Well, it seems this farmer had a horse rather well endowed. Maybe habit forming, but let's crawl it out. Everybody's here, so let's tell them who we are. This is Sister Robert Ann. She sings and drives the car. Sister Mary Ann doesn't know her real name. A crucifix fell on her head. Her memory's gone. What a shame. Sister Hubert is our novice mistress and our guiding light.
Now, just in case there's anyone here who hasn't heard what our little fundraiser's all about, we've had a small accident back at the convent. You see, a short time ago, our cook, Sister Julia, child of God, she served up some fishy squash soup, and nearly every sister died instantly of botulism. It was kind of like the Last Supper.
That's a little convent here.
We wouldn't be here tonight if it hadn't been for the fact that we were off playing bingo with a bunch of married nobles. A bunch of customers they turned out to be.
I still think that Mother Superior cheated when she didn't call B15. I know that it was
Calm down, sister. The point is, when we got back to the convent, we found 52 of our sisters lying face down in that soup.
We had no idea what to do, so we all began to pray for guidance.
Then I had a vision. It was either St. Catherine of Siena or St. Thomas Aquinas, I'm not sure. In drag, right? Yes. Anyway, I was instructed to use our very own Sister Mary Cordelia as a model and start a greeting card company to raise funds, which of course I did. And it was a huge success.
So we took the money and we buried 48 of the 52 dead sisters. And then Reverend Mother bought a VCR for the convent. Now, I still say we should have buried all of the sisters before we bought the VCR, but then again, as mistress of the novices, I'm only number 2, and one tries hard not to question Reverend Mother.
And one will try harder in the future. Okay. The important fact is we had to put the last 4 dead sisters in the freezer.
And Sister Julia, child of God, is having a fit about that.
Yeah, so that's why we're putting on this little show. We've got to raise enough money to bury those last dead sisters.
So we hope you'll forgive the limitations put on us by the loss of so many of our sisters. But if they hadn't died, we wouldn't be here and we wouldn't be putting on this little show in the first place.
But they did. We had to when there is. So there you are. Now, a short time ago, I held auditions for tonight's show, and I chose the sisters whom I felt were the very best of what's left of us. And I asked each of them to prepare a little something that best displayed her talents.
Now, first we thought you might be interested in knowing a little history behind the Little Sisters of Hoboken, and that is what our next song is all about.
Hey, we'll get them.
Oh,
You see, we started out running a leper colony. Now, I know that sounds a bit distasteful, but you have to understand all of the good causes we're taking, okay? Well, after we were in... Ready? Okay, if I tell you the whole story, you won't enjoy the song. What do you say we just do it? Okay, then, okay.
Ave Maria, it's so heavenly to be a member of a group that's putting on a show. It's great, although it is a difficult transition, for we started off as missionaries, which of course is obviously much more apropos. But their mission got in trouble, and that burst their holy bubble. We were caught in embroglio, and we finally had to go. So we hope you'll understand if we're not absolutely grand, or we feel a little queasy, we're uneasy in this show.
Okay, now pay attention. I'm going to give you the history of our order, and then you're going to be quizzed on it later, okay? Here we go. Filled with great anxiety, Sister Hubert sailed with me and Sister Robert Ann to a land of unknown circumstance. We reached our destination with a breath of trepidation, for we come to order lepers back to work in southern France. No, that's not right. We come to join an order working with lepers on an island south of France. That's it, okay.
Each of us as best we could cut a tree and chop some wood, which then was used for building humble huts for quarantine. When Sister Marky Vaughn had finished up the porta-john, we all sat down and waited for the first of those unclean.
And they came from everywhere.
There were Hottentots with rotten tops and dashes on each mother's head. They concluded never understood a thing they said. Babies who were ganging up on natives that were being fed. Swazies who were goofing spot. So we had to what was left, feeling totally bereft. And we got out what is all we was still able to be got. So we came back to Hoboken, but the spirit's so broken, no one really knew if we pulled through. Then Reverend Mother prayed there would be a new crusade, and we were doing great till Sister Julia made that stew. What do? Ave Maria, it's so heavenly to be a mother, sister, making our debut in front of you. It's a difficult transition for the missioner position. Was until now the only one we knew is ever true. So we hope you'll understand if we're not absolutely grand, but we will do our best. Woo! To see that you're impressed. We hope we'll pass the test. Now the rest is up to you.
Where are you going?
I was just going with them.
And aren't you in charge of the quiz?
Oh, yeah, just a second.
I just can't seem to get through to her, Reverend Mother. I know. I hope that she remembers who she is and we discover she's a Franciscan. Amnesia. Yeah. Remember when I tried to teach the novitiate? Gentle but firm.
Gentle but
Firm.
gentle but
Firm.
all right. Everybody sit up straight. Eyes forward. Pay attention. Y'all know what time it is? Well, you know, back at the convent, I always know what time it is because, well, back at the convent, we have this huge clock with the 12 apostles pasted on it, and I always know when the little hand is on the John and the big hand is on the Peter. Well, it's time for all us sisters to go down on our knees. Anyway, it's time for next week. I warned you about it. Can I have some lights, please? Oh, thank you. That's great. Okay, now here are the questions that you should have the answer to if you were paying attention to that last song. All right, here we go. Question number 1. The leper colony was established on an island south of... Yeah, but nobody raised their hand. That's okay. I'll give you another chance. Same question. The leper colony was established on an island south of... yes? Okay, but would you know that if they hadn't blurted it out first? Yeah? No? Oh, that's good. You're good and honest. Okay, I have a prize for you. It is a genuine St. Christopher motorist prayer card. It says, I am Catholic. In case of accident, please call a priest. Are you a Catholic? Well, what are you? Jewish. Who do you call? Come on. Fine, that's what we'll just cross it out. Here we go. No problem at all. Okay, I am a Jewish. In case of accident, please call Mom. Okay, why did the sisters leave the leper colony? Anybody? Yes?
Because of the Protestants.
You guys are so smart. That's right. I have a prize for you too. Okay, do you know who this is? He was very kind to animals.
Oh, yeah. His name is just
Francis was
St. Francis, that's right, there you go. Now, some people think St. Francis was a sissy. That's just not true. You see, Reverend Mother explained to me that he was of a sissy. All right. Now, how many Catholics do we have in the audience tonight? Oh, good, here we go. Here is a prize just for being Catholic. There you go. Bet you never thought it'd pay off, huh? All right. Now, I have one more question to ask.
mother to buy a VCR before all of the dead sisters were buried?
Yes?
Oh, good. Oh, I think that's about enough time on the quiz, don't you? Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Sister Mary Leo with her interpretation of mourning at the convent. Sister, I wake up all bleary when I first hear the age-old query. Benedici te. God, we can't speak to each other and not in the mood to be cheery. Put on the tunic and scapular, then the wimple walk, no mirror. The gimp and veil complete the nun's couture. At an ungodly hour, the bell in the tower signals a warning. We've made it through one more night. It's time to greet a new morning. But before I go downstairs, I clear my head of woes and cares by dancing my way through my morning Sister Mary Leo, that is just beautiful. I wish I could dance like you. Well, you could say a lot more, but Reverend Mother won't let me wear a tutu. If I can't wear a tutu, I will never be a famous ballerina.
Sister Mary Leo, have you forgotten about humility?
I've always told the novices that God is on their side when they're looking for the strength to avoid the sin of pride. I know that being humble is a virtue we hold dear, but how can I be humble and advancing my career?
Leo, your vocation is your career.
Reverend Mother is the boss, and so I must obey, but as mistress of the novices, I shine in my own way. You mean if I were humble, I could have a shot at a bit of exaltation with my simple lot. You got it, kids, the biggest ain't the best. Very often we're impressed by a tiny diamond chip that seems to outshine all the rest. So pay attention now, here's what you must do. Don't demand the spotlight, let the spotlight come to you. I'm beginning to see the light. Remember Sister Hilda, whose endowment was so great. When she put on her collar, it stood out like a plate. One day when the bishop came, she went to the door. As she knelt to kiss his ring, she fell flat on the floor, which proves the biggest ain't the best. As the bishop will attest, the Lord tells us the least are often those that are the blessed. So let that be a lesson to you, try to understand. The people with the biggest drums don't always lead the best. Oh, the biggest ain't the best. Very often we're impressed by a tiny diamond chip that seems to outshine all the rest. So do what you do well, I know I'll be fine. Just remember to be humble as we proudly go and smile, baby. Sparkle, Mealy, sing out, Louise, and shine.
You sounded just wonderful, backstage.
What do you think? I call it the convent Miranda look.
Oh, cool, you're generous.
Listen, I got another surprise for you.
Oh, another surprise. Oh, good.
Well, I noticed that when you were planning tonight's little program that you forgot to include a solo for me. So I've been working on a little number. I thought you might want to hear it. When I became a nun at a very... You are the understudy. Do you know what a great honor and responsibility that is? Well, you must be ready at a moment's notice in case an emergency should arise. Take me, for example. I'm the Mother Superior, not a musical comedy star. I realize that. Opening number. I don't mean to kind of, but I'd rather have a spot that is just for Robert Ann. I'm not asking for
for a lot. The understudy never shines till the star's ill. Then the crowd gets hostile, the star's not on the bill.
I don't think this is something we should be discussing in front of the audience, do you?
Playing second fiddle positively means this kid'll never get a moment on the stage alone. Even if something happened, God forbid, and you did get sick.
Yes.
The understudy part is not my own. Look, I've been reading up on this understudy thing, and believe me, it is not encouraging. Who here knows that Dolly Levi's also BB Oscar Wilde? Carol Channing wasn't sick, so BB wasn't called. This girl on her Mets has it on her resume that she understudied everyone. Where's she today?
Here's Shirley MacLaine.
Oh, no, Shirley doesn't count. That was just bizarre. Carol Haley breaks her leg and Shirley is a star. But that's about as rare as Lana Turner down at Schwab's. It's a miracle when understudies get the starring job.
I guess you better start praying then. Oh, yeah? What? A miracle.
Playing second fiddle positively means this kid'll never get a lead, because everybody knows whoever understudied Barman as the gypsy mama permanently ended up at second and around.
I've got to get Amnesia ready for her number.
For her number.
That's right.
Spots where can prove to Reverend Mother what it takes. I've got. Maybe then she'll understand this feeling in my soul. That I deserve a leading
You know, in many ways, I feel personally responsible for the predicament that has brought us here this evening. You see, Sister Julia never really could get a handle on her vocation. Why, just the other day, we were having the Monsignor over for dinner, so I asked Julia to prepare something a little special. A few minutes later, I see her in the kitchen setting up the ironing board. So I says to her, Julia, what the hell are you doing? Then she says, I'm gonna make pressed duck. Then she says, how do you get down off of a duck? And I said, how'd you get up there in the first place? Study, folks. We used to have 72 members in our order, but thanks to Julia, we're down to only 19, so I figured if you knew a little more about it, we'd...
I was supposed to do this part.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Sister here was supposed to do that. All right. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Even I. Mr. Hubert, could you play it for me? I've made a couple of changes. Well, hello, everyone. My name is Sister Mariette. Oh. Well, for a minute there, I thought I remembered my real name. Oh, well. I think it's just wonderful that you want to be a nun, and you think it might be fun to be one of the ones who's a nun. Or if you let those elect should reflect, I suspect a desire to perfect all you've done up to now. I wish that so. Wait a minute, I can't stand listen to this. My sister Mariette, what are you doing? I thought you stayed in France with the Protestant. No way, Jose. Listen, girls, if you want to be a nun, join an order that still wears a habit. Now, Sister Mary, I know that we still wear our habits to retain our magic spell, but even I know a habit does not a nun make. Get real, will ya? Hit it, sweetheart! Think about the goal. There are three you must expose. Poverty, chastity, and obedience. What are you trying to do? Make me go deaf? You say you can't go deaf. Everyone knows nuns don't have ears. Where was I? Let's start with poverty. Empty your purse. Poverty makes being poor even worse. Granted, it's not so extreme for a nun. We may not be starving, but still it's not chastity is where we found our postulants are losing ground. You have to be celibate, you can't screw around. Obedience is number three. We cannot question what will be if you have no opinion. The living is easy. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm starting to remember who I am. Yeah, and the fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Can we get back to obedience? If pain can make you perfect, then this vow is for you. Every time you disobey, they beat your ass black and blue. That's where she belongs. Everything she says is wrong. Sister's just jealous 'cause I stole her song. Dedication and commitment, you're so full of. Don't finish that one. No having, no ticket to fun. Get the hook. Anybody tell me she brought that puppet?
Look at me.
Who knew?
You knew. I know you knew. Yes, well, I knew about the puppet, but I didn't know she was going to make a big change.
Well, what if we had some plainclothes nuns with it?
I certainly hope nobody was offended. Please do not let this affect your generosity this evening. It's for a very good cause that we're putting on this show. We got to get those girls on the ground. Yes, we do. And it's safe to assume if the health inspector comes around and takes a little peek-see in our fridge, he's not going to think he saw a foursome hanging there playing bridge, if you know what I mean.
Did I miss anything?
Oh, no, just the boat, dear.
Mother, we don't have a boat this morning from the car. Amnesia. Reverend Mother was just saying that we don't know when the health inspector might be coming around. Oh, he came by this afternoon.
What do you mean he came by this afternoon? You've been here all day practicing with us, Amnesia.
Yeah, but called yesterday.
What? Amnesia, this is terrible, terrible, terrible. Go, hold the car, see if anything's happening. Oh, Lord, I thought I told you not to relax. Everything's me, tell her. Don't blame this one on me. You're the one about the VCR. Oh, don't start with me right now. I had no idea there wasn't enough money. I had no idea.
Reverend Mother, I got the answering machine.
What did it say, Amnesia?
Hello, you've reached the comment of now.
Jump ahead, Amnesia.
Okay, hello, you've reached the comment of Mary Eugene had to go down to the Board of Health for questioning.
Oh, Lord, deliver me, Amnesia. Now you've done it, and you've really, really done it.
Oh, but I didn't mean to.
You have to be so hard. I didn't mean it. Go see if she's okay. Oh, boy, I'll tell you. It's not easy being Mother Superior these days, I'll let you know. Trying to be a leader in these permissive it's almost impossible. Well, take Robert Ann, for example. Well, when she first came to the convent, they told me she was streetwise. Well, now, I thought that meant she knew her way around town. The things that this girl knows, you don't see on cable television. But just this morning, she comes into my office with her new idea for her book, for her gym class. You know what she's going to call it? It's on feminine hygiene. She's going to call it The Catholic Girl's Guide to an Immaculate Conception. It's not easy. Well, sometimes I wonder why I became a nun in the first place. I didn't have to, you know. The other sisters don't know this, but, I started out as a tightrope walker. Making this up, you know, really. My mother and father had a high wire. They were building 2 tons on a tightrope. My whole family's a little on the hefty side, you see. My father said if we worked really hard, we could be better than the flying woman does. All my brothers and sisters were in the act, all except for Mary Claire. Now, that's my sister. Well, she took up with a contortionist, and one night they were trying out a new position when... I was telling you another story. Okay, now I was telling you about it. Okay, so we got booked in London, and we had a wire stretched over the river as a publicity stunt. Well, 2 tons was up there when all of a sudden, snap, boom, 2 tons in the Thames. I promised the Lord right then and there if he'd save them, I'd become a nun. Well, how was I to know he'd come through, huh? But I figured since he kept his end of the bargain, I better keep mine, so here I am. But you know, if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't change a thing. Still, I gotta tell you something. Spotlight, and though it's not right, I simply can't resist its call. For some nuns, it's bingo at the parish hall. Turn up the spotlight and I have a ball. I lose my head then. I know I'm dead when I start to hear that laughter grow. Oh, it really wasn't all that long ago when I was up there in the spotlight glow. I can hear the brass band, I can hear the crowd cheer. The grand march begins, the circus is here. I can still hear the ringmaster shouting he's proud to present us on a wire high above the crowd. Oh, it was thrilling. We had top billing, okay? Every night we'd see the show. Oh, please forgive me, but don't ya know this is much more fun than bingo. Oh, turn up the flashlight, 'cause when I've got light, I'm a fan. I'm your right, your right, Reverend Mother. There isn't any other. Your right, Reverend Mother, superior nun. Oh yeah. You're a regular social tough now, aren't you?
Oh, was she a Reverend Mother too?
Not quite there.
Lilac.
What?
Lilac.
Okay.
Lilacs.
Oh, how beautiful. Where'd they come from?
Well, there's a card. Cool. They're from the Ladies' Altar Society wishing us good luck.
Oh, wasn't that sweet of them? These sure bring back memories. Every time I smell lilacs, I remember my first romance. I was putting on a ballet in my backyard when I fell
idea.
If lilacs make us remember things that happened long ago, maybe the fragrance will take you backwards in time to a place you know.
They smell very nice, it's true, but they don't remind me of anything. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes, they do.
I'm running into the field with a neighbor's kid, and I hear Mama calling me to go. Dinner is ready, hurry home. No! They can't remember who. I'll get you, my pretty. I'm your little dog, too. Robert! It is not the Wizard of Oz you think you are, Margaret Hamilton.
No, seriously, when I was in the girls' locker room fixing my veil, I found this. I think one of our students has a serious problem.
What kind of serious problem?
Well, listen, I know about these kinds of things, and I need to tell
You
you
can tell us about it later. Right now, we've got to get ready for the first act of that. We'll do what's in the book. Okay, you go get from my friend. Check that thing out of here and go. I'm melting. If only she would. Oh, it'll just be a minute, folks. Oh, brother. Okay. Now, what is this stuff here, huh? It's called rush. Must be something for people in a hurry. Okay. Okay. Guess you take a spoonful after every meal here, huh? Oh, no. It says, remove cap, allow aroma to develop. Aroma? Well, what kind of aroma? Huh? Oh, good Lord, it smells awful. Oh, what is this stuff? Rush. Oh. Is it hot in here? It's awfully warm, isn't it? I think it's this thing. Yeah. It's like, what? I don't know what the girls are doing with this stuff, but it can't be good for you. It smells just terrible. Is it hot in here? Can you take the lights off, please? Please, the lights! That's fine. All right, in a few moments. In a few minutes, shortly. Bring it back to Nunsense. No. Flash nuts. Taxi and the Sundance Nun. And what show is this?
All right.
Oh, that felt better, Mama. Hey, you trying this? It's awful. Terrible. Oh, brother. All right. Have you tried this stuff? It's terrible. It smells terrible. Don't force you. You're theater people. You've all tried this stuff. All right. Let's all sit back and watch a couple of butch nuns dance. I've got to drive Miss Daisy down the Piggly Wiggly. Oh, it's a miracle! Somebody just keep it from nature. Somebody help me, please. I'm really stuck. Hubert? Is anybody gonna help me? I don't need your help. I can do it by
arm. I just like a little hand that could. I can do it. Oh, look how Shelley Winters in the play. Everybody in the pool. Oh, hey, Free Willy. Free Willy. Reverend Mother. Leo, I'm on. I can't get up.
Turn off that spotlight!
No, I'm not glad. Right?
Oh, yes, you are. She's stoned. Couldn't you shy?
Hey, what's going on?
Reverend Mother got high. I could have told you that stuff makes you fly.
You're gonna fry.
Hey, I didn't tell her to use it.
Put on these shoes. Come on, all of you.
There's been a slight change in what's about to ensue.
I thought we planned this song for action.
Well, we did, but it's not. We gotta do it now. If ever you are tempted to transgress, remember this. An idle mind is where the devil works, so in my analysis, if busy hands need happy hands, dancing feet are bliss. So, tackle that temptation with a side step, not a one step or a two step at a time. Step, long, comfortable step, so that will stay in your dumb shoes. You can chase the devil out and shout like a news. So, tackle that temptation with a side step before temptation tackles you. Tackle that temptation with a side step, not a one step or a two step at a time. Step, and if that's not enough, you go and tackle off the buffalo. Tackle that temptation, more temptation Turn on that spotlight, for this is not quite what we expected we would do. So we're gonna take a break. Please come back for heaven's sake. There's a lot more in Act 2. Where are you coming to?
Okay. Why did Moses roam around the desert for 40 years?
Why did Moses roam around the desert for 40 years?
Because he was a man, and men never stopped to ask for directions.
Mr. Hubert. You're the one talking, folks. I'm just gonna. I just found Reverend Mother in the dressing room saying an act of contrition. So, it looks like the understudy's on. So why don't you go ahead and prepare your next numbers, and I'll think of everything you're going to do.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm positive. Okay. Well, now you're all probably wondering what nuns do in their spare time. Or not. This particular nun likes to create other nuns. For instance, hang on, it takes me a minute. Sister Pocahontas. How? Sister Heidi. Sister Pippi Longstocking. Wait, here's one of my favorites. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, that's nice. Why don't you take down the rest of the lights and just kind of... I do these for... I'm going to do one more. I do these for my students. They think they're hysterical, and that's kind of how I get through to them, by being funny. See, I teach the 7th grade, and believe me, that's a very tough age to be. Because when I was in 7th grade, I got sent to St. Claire School for the Deplorable. Okay, final impression of the evening. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Hello, lilies are in bloom again.
Hey, do me a favor and not mention this to you-know-who, because she doesn't always appreciate my methods or my behavior. But you gotta understand, I grew up in Canarsie. Do you know where that is? Brooklyn. Hey, yo, mama, you had to be tough. And believe me, I was one tough kid. See, my dad left us when we were young, and my mom worked 2 jobs, so us kids were left home a lot. And which is why I got in trouble, which is why I got sent to St. Clair's. But, hey, it's okay, it's worked out. It's even paid off a bit. Not only do I drive the convent car, but I can strip it faster than any mechanic in the world. Follow me, I'm gonna get a chair. See, now all my friends, they wonder why I became a nun in the first place. And I have to tell you, it's all because of Sister Mary Rose Francis. She was the head at St. Clair's, and she was the only person who actually made me believe that I was worth something. I see, sometimes I miss St. Clair's. It was a long time ago. I'm gonna tell you.
Began with mass each day. It was said in Latin then, that's how I learned to pray. The nuns appeared in black and white and studied every rule. Things were either wrong or right. St. Clair's Catholic School. To make us more aware, confusion seems to reign supreme like God. It's everywhere. I should just go out and progress it now. Though people ridicule, perhaps, but so many things are optional. It's hard to find a but through it all, I've often said those ancient Latin prayers that I must learn when growing up. Catholic at St. Clair's, Hosanna in excelsis, in excelsis.
What is it?
Oh, the summons just came.
Oh, it can't be that.
Oh, no, take a look, huh?
You've got to clean out the freezer by tomorrow morning, 'cause the Jersey Board of Health has sent the final warning. They're not buying our light that us. Rise and shine, we must comply or fail.
Anyway, well, it's backfired and Julia's in the hospital getting her stomach pumped. Oh, Lord, Lord, is she coming to do the show? Is she coming to do the show? No. Oh, no. Oh, I can do my number.
I don't think so. No. No, I guess I'll just have to fill in for Julia, okay?
Well, now I'll need her book for the, where's the book?
I forgot it. It's in the station
Okay, I
wagon.
need the book. Somebody go get the
Well,
book.
I'll get it.
I'll get all three. Go.
You guys know what I like best about this show? We haven't had to stoop to a single penguin joke.
I know.
Oh, Hubert. You got nuns in the freezer? Marie Eugene's down at the Board of Health? I don't know Julia's part. What's the Reverend Mother to do? Many people think that in a convent, a Reverend Mother's something like a queen. Well, nothing could be further from the truth here. Shall we show them what I mean?
Whatever you say, Queenie.
Okay, thank you.
We're just a couple of sisters, plain as we can be. Just a couple of sisters who've discovered harmony. Oh, sure, I could go solo. Going solo can be fun, but when two solos get together, they harmonize as one. None. We're just a couple of sisters out here having fun. The mistress of the novices.
Please, Reverend
In charge here, but I know I'm not alone. As long as Sister Hubert adds her harmonizing tone. I train all the novices and do it on my own, 'cause I know Reverend Mother's near a stepping stone. A stepping stone? Stepping stone to what? Oh, calm down, Regina. It was just a rhyme. The only other word I could think of was overgrown, and I know how sensitive you are about your weight.
I will have you know I am not fat. I simply retain the water.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lake Superior. Why not go together? And you got it all. The melody, harmony, St. Peter and St. Paul. All the is merry, then we have a singing group. Every Tom and Dick and Harry is a Mary in this troop. Sister Mary Harold, Sister Mary Richard, Sister Mary Thomas, Sister Mary Noel, Sister Mary Martin, Sister Mary Pittsburgh, Sister Mary Sunshine, hey, we're on a roll! Sister Mary Hartman, Sister Mary Astor, Sister Mary Widow,
That's a wrap.
Sister Mary Poppins, Sister Merry Christmas.
That's not this Mary crap.
Sisters and what you call rapport, who come to entertain you by singing up a song. Swanee, how I love you, I'm a brother. Mammy, we're just a couple of sisters, plain as we can be. Just a couple of sisters who discovered harmony.
Now presenting
The Dying Nun.
You hear me? That is not funny. You think you are Sally Peter? Stop it, Hubert. You'll see you.
Well, it was pretty funny.
Well, it was because we got more important things to work on here. And of course, I'm talking about the publication of this book, Baking with the BBN.
Now, since, Regina, some of our audience members may have brought non-Catholic friends, we should explain that the BBM is the Blessed Virgin Mary.
Let's just get to that, Hubert. Okay. Baking.
Oh, Regina, do your impression.
Oh, come on.
You can do it in Italian, too.
Okay. Now, Baking with the BVN. On the cover is a beautiful picture of our very own Blessed Virgin Mother in her cook's hat and apron. Okay, so when you're not using it for recipes, it makes a beautiful devotional addition to the Catholic kitchen. Wait till you see it. You're going to love this. That's beautiful. Oh, that sister here has made a beautiful little stand for the book. Did you make that, dear? She made that. All by herself? Yeah, all by herself. Nice house.
Nobody home.
That means you're an angel. Okay, well, let's get started. I can see that the main section is just chock full of unusual recipes, especially suited for the Catholic kitchen. For example, Caesar Frank's Panis and Jellycrouse, a delightful taste treat of anchovies wrapped around hot dogs served on angel food cake. Good Lord.
Oh, no, we just saw the book today. I thought you went all over this with Julia.
I thought you went through. Well, it's too late now. Let's get
Oh,
over
yes.
Okay, moving along. Ooh, here's a mortally sinful devil's food cake. If you eat that, you'll go to hell. Okay.
Mary Magdalene tarts. I bet they're easy.
And cheap. Wait, look. Here's a recipe for Boy Scouts. Oh, why don't you read this one, sister? Okay, out loud, sister. Okay. All right, it says Boy Scouts. Okay, first you get 12 brownies real hot. Okay. Here's an interesting section. Historic recipes. Okay. Barbecued ribs, St. John.
That's Julia. She's a real killer, huh?
Hey, this one looks pretty good. Oh, okay. All right, turkey stuffing a la Marsha Lewis.
Must be a friend of Julia.
I guess so. It says here, you take one package of regular stuffing mix.
One package regular stuffing.
Okay, one onion minced.
One onion minced.
Okay, yeah, now you put one pop popcorn.
One pop popcorn.
You mix that all together.
Mix it together.
Okay, you stick it in your bird.
Stick it in your bird.
Bird in the oven.
Party in the oven.
400 degrees.
400
And
degrees.
when that fluff is done.
And when that...
Oh my, oh, I can't believe that leaving.
Oh,
Julia.
no.
What?
Something burning?
No, Julia put the recipe for that soup in this book.
Well, it's not poison.
Well, how should we can't sell it now.
Well, what are we going to do now? We were counting on this book to bring in extra money.
Hey, I can do my tongue percussion.
When I can do my fire baton.
No fire baton.
Because you're a right Percussion. Come middle still play second middle while you pedal poison recipes. You completely disregard that I've worked very hard on a song.
Sing out, Louise.
Do you really mean it?
Yes, I mean, now go before I change my mind, okay? I feel like we're back at the leper party that we things are for the pieces here.
Julia, be so stupid. Let me count the ways. I became undone at a very early age. I had to choose between Hamlet and life upon the stage. So my Reverend Mother said, we're putting on a show. I had to tell you, I was thrilled to death. I couldn't wait to go. But then to my surprise, Reverend Mother didn't see. It's so obvious, the stage is meant for me. Money and fame I don't desire. I only want to sparkle. I don't want to set apart. You see, I don't care if I'm ever rich or famous. I just want to be a star. I don't care if you know what my name is. I just want to be a star. I want to be the nun who makes you cheer. The nun who's out in front instead of in the rear. For once I want to lead the band and have the crowd in the palm of my hand. I don't care if I'm ever rich or famous. I just want to be a star. You know, when we began this show, they were really green. They didn't know a chorus line from a chorus queen. I didn't realize that in the chorus line, you never get to stretch your stuff. You never really shine. I don't care if I'm ever rich or famous. I just want to be a star. I don't care if you know what my name is. I've got what it takes to be a star. I know my vow of poverty says I can't make a fortune. But when I'm 80, sitting on the porch in the old nun's home, and they ask who you are, I just want to say, hey, I was a star. I don't care if I'm ever rich or famous. I just want to be. The chorus line is not for me. I'm ready to be a star. Hey, Regina, park your own damn car. I just want to be a star.
Utterly surprised, Robert. You were sensational. You really? Yes, you were. Our little sparkler turned out to be quite a firecracker, huh? Yes, that'll be 6 Our Fathers, 700 Hail Marys. And now, we'd like to introduce our very own version of Patty, Maxine, and Laverne, the St. Andrew Sisters of Hoboken, in their very own little rendition for tonight.
It seems like only yesterday when life was quite serene. The days were rather uneventful, what you call routine. Then came that fateful night when Julia made her vichyssoise. 452 Bon Appetit was also Bon Voyage. Then our tranquil night was over, for we knew what we must do. We had to raise some money to enter the 52. At times it all seemed hopeless and much more than we could dare. We would all have lost our mind and we'd not stop
To go to the drive-in.
Skyline driving.
We know we're surviving.
We surviving in times of stress and strain. Hustle and the seas thriving. At the skyline driving. It's the one place I've been. One place I've been. That'll always ease the pain. Give yourself a change of scene by altering the days routine. Find the nearest movie screen and let yourself go. It's better than a
Okay, woo! Can you all see? There's nothing to see. That's a trick question. Okay, here we go. One more time. You know what? All right. That's not funny. I'm so scared. I've never been so humiliated my whole life. That's not funny. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
I know.
So what do we do now?
Why don't you tell them one of your stories?
Well, they don't want to hear one of my stories.
Sure they do.
Okay, well, look, what about that story I was telling you last week, you remember?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. You remember?
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to tell you all stories about me. Sometimes in the morning, before the first bell rings, I'm lying here wide awake, wondering all kinds of things, like who I am or what I'd be if I were a nun. I guess I could be anything. But if I could be anyone, I'd like to be a country singer like Loretta Lynn, with a deluxe Winnebago that I could travel in. I'd have wings like Dolly Parton. I might even pierce my ears. I'd have rhinestone studded cowboy boots and a sequin gown from Sears. Oh, I'd have me some backup singers and a real live bluegrass band. And I